What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is June the 13th. I'm going to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that said, let's get right to it. Starting off, initial jobless claims and PPI just came out. Not necessarily the best, so PPI came in lower and initial jobless claims came in higher. So the market's pulling back as a byproduct of that. So once again, a fun roller coaster in the broader market. Fear and greed index is at 46. Seems like regardless of CPI and whatever's coming out from the market, it seems to stay in that neutral category. So people's appetite for risk is still somewhat there based on this at least. So we'll just have to wait and see what does come from the broader market. But because of the recent data that's been coming out over this last several days, there is now a 58.3% likelihood of a 25 basis point cut. And that is for the September 18th meeting. So kind of good stuff. That's what the market does generally want. So we'll just have to wait and see. The next meeting for July the 31st, there's probably an 89.7% likelihood of nothing happening. So again, just kind of keep that into consideration. But moving on, SOFI. No news, no SEC filing, so it is just piggybacking off of the broader market. You do see it up slightly, 0.71%. That is because it is bouncing off of a very strong support. So pre-market, it was flirting with this pivot point. So 706 is going to be that strong support that you'll want to watch for it to hold throughout the day. Vice versa, $7.44 is going to be that next strong resistance / target. So we'll just have to wait and see if it does have enough momentum in it to once again kind of touch this R1. But in my opinion, I don't think so. It'll probably be flirting just within this range. I am looking at the 1-day chart. So very strong support and resistance points. If we move over to the 4, you can kind of see 707 as well as 716. So I might just trade within that range or possibly the 716 to the 731 depending on what does happen. So just take note of some of the strong support and resistance points and all the other fun jazz. Moving on, Tesla is up 7.02% because of Elon's pay package. And as far as I'm aware, I think it is rumored to have passed. So clearly market generally likes that. I think a couple analysts did say that if it is passed, then in theory, it should go up. Tesla, obviously, it should go up around $20 equivalently. That's what's been factored into the stock price. So yeah, I think in reality, if you do believe that, then it could still go up because it's up about $12, give or take. And so yeah, one thing to keep in mind, so with it currently at $190, it is right above this R2. So $190, you'll want to watch for that support to hold. Vice versa, 197 will be that next strong target. So I don't anticipate this 197 to be touched, but you never know. Tesla of the Mag 7 and just the larger cap stocks is probably one of the most discounted ones. That could be debated, but who knows? Maybe this R3 might be touched, but throughout the day, just watch for this R2. Moving on, you do have NVIDIA. It is up 2.24%, piggybacking off of the broader market. It's not heavily shorted or anything. And my apologies, I would actually be bringing up SOFI and also Tesla short interest and all the other fun jazz, but ortex seems to be glitching for them. So unfortunately, you don't get that today. Short interest on NVIDIA is 0.31%. So that has gone down quite a lot from that 1% it was previously at. So yeah, shorts lost their asses quite significantly. So right now, with it at 128 and change, it is trading between this R2 and this R3. So just watch for 123 to hold. I don't anticipate that being touched throughout the trading day. Rather, most likely there will be an attempt to run to that 136. So who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. NVIDIA is one of those stocks that is a complete train. It like cannot be stopped. It appears as though as that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts if you are investing in NVIDIA or are you shorting it. I've seen a lot of people, mostly retail investors, saying that NVIDIA is overdone and that they are shorting. That is a very, very bold move if you ask me, but whatever floats your boat. Moving on, ticker is SGLY, so that is up 1.57%. Very, very abnormal because as you can kind of see right here, there's no news, no SEC filings, but for whatever reason, a lot of volume is getting into this company. So I'm not really sure the basis of what. There's no rumors, nothing like that. So let me know your thoughts on that. It's not heavily shorted either, so only 1.06% of the free float is being shorted. But regardless, as you can kind of see with it at $5.18, it is trading between this R1 and this R2. So $4.99, just watch for that to hold. Vice versa, $5.39 will be that next strong resistance / target. And this is the beauty of doing my pre-market video, because if you follow what big money is doing, like generally it does draw you to good companies, or at least maybe some rumors that's coming out. And I think this is exactly what's happening with this company. Big money for whatever reason is getting in, and I don't know, it's a very interesting play. Just looking over here at the actual chart itself, it has really flexed up 1,000% over this last 1 year. So very impressive. Despite all that though, the market cap is still only 17.87 million. So take that into consideration. And finally, moving to the last stock, GameStop. So GameStop is up 5.26%. Shorts have actually returned quite a lot, as you can kind of see. So 13.79% of the free float is being shorted. Previously, it was around the 19-20% range, but as you can kind of see, there was that disclosure by the New York Stock Exchange that as of May the 31st, there was 46.54 million shares and 14.86% of the free float is being shorted. So definitely a very interesting stock. I think it's still getting a lot of momentum, especially with Roaring Kitty, and I think he did close out some of his call options, so maybe that may make things more liquid for him to buy more actual stock itself. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But as I mentioned, I know it's kind of take that with a grain of salt for looking at technicals on a momentum play, but just watch for this 32.89. Definitely did struggle with that the last several times. And once it does get over this, then this is where it does tend to pop up. So just watch for this pivot point of 32.89. So without further ado, I appreciate all of you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.